Hey folks, I decided to do a new knife for the sheath because I'm not happy with it. Oh, wait, scratch that. New sheath for the knife. Because I don't like this one. This one's pretty crappy. Because it's still too soft and pliable. And this just a stain really well. And I decided to go with what a lot of people call a bushcraft sheath. I'm doing the loop for the um, for I know some people will say, wait, I thought you. Well, you know what? We can evolve our thinking. So anyway, I'm not going to go in how I came up and how I did this. It's actually very simple. I don't want to cut that flush anyway, but basically what I did was I creased a folded piece of paper in half, put this in. Steve Davis does a really good serious seam knife sheath, and he shows how exactly how I'll go do this. So it's just you go see his, go watch his video, which is his channel if you don't know, is Woodcrafter76. So what I did was I just folded it over, get the crease, which gives me a good, and fold this over here, which again gives me a good idea exactly where I need everything to be. And I just drew this line here, which is still a little off center, but you know, I'm not too worried about. Then I did about half an inch or so, it was more like 3/8 to be honest, all the way down here. What I'm going to do is, then I drew out, this is only a partial loop. I'm actually going to extend it a little bit further, because I'm going to have it come up to about here, so that the entire knife is actually below just at my belt, so it's not sticking me in the side. But I drew that, and I drew this line, this loop, on both sides. I cut it out, and I cut out where I actually drew, so that this gets on the correct side. Of course, I could have done just the opposite, but you know what? I'm not too worried. I'm not upset over it. Anyway, basically, for safety, all I'm going to do is trace this out, which will give me a good idea what I need. I'll use this piece for the welt, and I have this piece for the upper part, because everything is the same thickness, so it's just going to glue it together, punch the holes, sew it up. I'm not going to wet form, but I am going to wax it so it gets nice and hard. So let's get to it. I want to use as little leather as I can, so I'll waste less little leather. Alright. In case anybody was wondering, no, the family camping trip did not work out. Nor did I go to the rodeo because it was just too hot. Should do. Let's double check. Oh, need to do that right there. Crap. There. Some of you probably think this is a little too narrow. All I'm doing is just two lines of stitching right about here and call it good. Alright, now we'll go now to finishing it. fine. I'm actually working about the construction the way Mike Each does it over at Primal National Leatherworks. He has a video on how he does his sheaths. Alright, this should work out. Time for cutting. Cut her out, and I'll get right back to you guys. Sorry for not showing this part. Actually, I didn't realize this went so wide. But I forgot to sew this down, glue it down before I started on everything else. But you can see it's coming along pretty well. Of course, I think some people say that the glue should be further down, but geez, they're on. Alright, so what I gotta do now is finish gluing the rest of it and stitch it down and clean it up a little bit because I gotta clean up the edge here. I have to take that to my belt sander, but so far actually working pretty well. There you go. Sorry, the view screen is actually kind of upside down on me. But this will actually look a whole lot better once it's hardened and neat. But yeah, this is what it all looks like so far. I plan on putting like duct tape or something on top here, giving me a good handle. But yeah, she's coming along nicely. Should be nice. So give me a little bit and I'll glue the rest of this back down. Cut the slots of stitching, and I cut. I don't punch. Where did I can put? Yeah, this tool. I use this tool. It's easy, simple. I can get extremely even slots, so it looks pretty nice. At the end of this, I'll not only show this picture of this when it's completed, I'll also show the knife and sheath I had just done for a customer. Yes, I now sell my blades. So, give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry on actually sewing it up. Right through here's going to look pretty crappy, but you know what? I don't care as far as, well, I mean, the crappy is just line up. It's not perfect. And I really don't care. Anyway. Got the knife in itself for just fit. And it's actually it's already pretty solid. It's a good friction fit, but once it's waxed or hardened, it's so much better. Alright. Now, one thing about that, I want to trim this off real quick. This little nub here. That way, when I'm done, I can clean this up easy. So the back, so it doesn't matter. But I figured I'd show you what tool I use and the way I stitch it up. Like I said, this is the tool I use, the 4-prong tool. It's easier to manage. I sew up, it's 4 prongs, yes, but I only sew up 3 at a time. That way I can use the last one to center or even, make sure I get everything nice and even. Sorry for the pounding. Make sure it goes all the way through and pull her out. Sometimes it is a little tough. take my needle, just decent, just a regular leather sewing needle. Yeah, any from the craft store. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I think blue, I just going a little bit at a time just to make sure I keep everything straight and neat. Oops, sorry for that. And yes, this does fit right in here, nice and neat. Part of me wishes I had done a second one, just for some stabilization. But then again, once it's all nice and hard, waxed and hardened, it should be fine. And we keep going. So I'll finish this up, show you how to do my version of the saddle stitch, and then we should be ready to let it glue dry, and then we'll be ready to wax. Won't show that because there's so many videos on how to do that. Again, CJ has a great one on his channel. That and my stuff's kind of nasty. Yeah, Northern Woodsman's not a very clean guy. I try to be, but you know. Anywho, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I started. You can see what I'm actually doing here. I do a running stitch once, I do, and go on the back side and do the running stitch again. Of course, not stitching here looks pretty crappy compared to this side, but this side's all that matters. And that's it. It's fairly tight, and it's strong. A lot of my other sheaths I've done have lasted for a really long time. This way, I don't use rivets. I don't use anything along those lines. As far as the loose ends, they'll get they will get melted as soon as I'm done with the stitching. So that's it, and I'll show you it when it's completely done and when I actually with everything in it, and just I'll be in well, for you guys, not even a second, but for me, another hour or so. So stay tuned. Alright, so we now have the finished product, along with something I added to it. I forgot to show you this good. Alright, so here's the finished sheath. So tension on it's amazing, but it still pops up pretty well, pretty easily. So this is just really awesome. Yeah, so is it for a run? Don't judge. We're allowed to change our opinions. Though the fur rod probably will be my mainstay, but at the very least will be kept on just in case. This is just some elastic cord I got from Walmart in the craft department. I corded it up to make it a little bit stronger, a little bit thicker, and just tied it, put it through the loop. Here, it was one strand. I just folded it over, corded it, put it through the end loop right here, and just tightened it. That's where not, and it's holding pretty well. The reason why I ended up doing that is because the retention on the loop isn't very good, but you know, for what it is, my first sheath of this style, I think it's pretty good. It is like just about every last sheath. Rock solid. I'm real pleased with that. The fact that the retention is, again, excellent. It makes me very happy. And the fact that I can easily pull it out is even better. Every other knife sheath I've tried thus far has been way too loose. And it's just bugging the heck out of me. I'm going to play with that a bit. It's a little difficult to get the elastic band all the way over around it. I may have to try something different. But for now, it works. So yeah, how I do my sheets. Now, here's the thing. To foster the community a bit, I'm challenging anyone who sees this video to make their own. Go on, do it. Go make a sheath. Maybe thrust. Alright guys, have fun, play hard, and I'll see you in the woods.